and tonight we are in the Skinwalker forest. Do you exist in this forest? Holy sh**, dude. Oh! Did you hear that? There's like that tick, tick, tick behind us. What's up, guys? So tonight I'm in a very special area. If you guys have kept up with the live stream, some of my other videos, you knew I've been planning a trip here for quite some time. And tonight we are in the Skinwalker forest. It's up here in central Wisconsin, central north. I'm not going to give the exact location, but I am up in Wisconsin. And yeah, there has been multiple sightings, supposed sightings of skinwalkers. I'm sorry, I can't talk. It's because I'm so scared. There's been multiple sightings of skinwalkers here. And this forest is just chock full of paranormal activity as well, supposedly. I have some really great contacts, great friends up here, and they told me about it. They told me like all this was about what was happening, like what all was going on up here. Like, you need to come up here, you need to come up here. And I've been saying forever, for months, I'm like, yeah, I'll get up there. Today's the day. So I'm right at the entrance. I'm right at the beginning of this forest. We're gonna start walking into it. As you can hear, it's pretty noisy still. We're right by the road. I think as we get further in, it'll probably get a little bit more quieter, a little bit darker. And what my plan is for today is we are going to try and like lure one of these things in. So I'm going to be doing some of the stuff that you should not be doing when out in the forest in supposed skinwalker territory. So yeah, let's get walking and see if we can find anything. We are heading in here, and it's creepy. Even with the traffic noise kind of cutting through the trees, it's creepy out here. So yeah, hopefully we don't find any skinwalkers in here. Any of you guys are familiar with skinwalkers. You're not supposed to call them, not supposed to say their name, that attracts them to you. You're not supposed to whistle in their territory, that attracts them to you. And you're definitely not supposed to call them by their native name, which I'm gonna have to look up on Google, but I believe it's Naladushi. That's it, Nadalushi. That is the Native American name, I believe, for skinwalker. I probably just butchered it. But these are all things that you're not supposed to do. And we're gonna do it and see what we get. I know, probably gonna get a lot, watch your step. Probably gonna get a lot of comments saying how big of an idiot I am, but you know what? We need to get one of these things on camera. And oh yeah, big shout out to my cameraman tonight. We finally got a cameraman. Somebody come with me on this. So yeah, big shout out. I bribed him with dinner, so depending on what time we're done, we'll go get dinner. All right. So we are just walking. You heard that, right? We were just walking in here. Watch out for the mud. And right off the bat, already hearing weird stuff. Yeah, I can still hear people lighting off fireworks too over there. Alright. Now, they didn't tell me exactly, like, they didn't tell me, like, oh, go to this area or this area. They just said this entire forest was filled with, like, paranormal activity, and, you know, sightings of cryptids, sightings of skinwalkers, sightings of Bigfoot even. I guess that falls in the cryptid category. But, yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this trail. And goes up there. What is that? Like some weird sounding bird or something. Let's go down here. This looks creepy. Look at this. This tree. Hold on. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I'm just adjusting the camera a little bit. Yeah, look at this tree. That's creepy. And now, dude, you see this? We're getting off the regular path. We're getting more into, like, it doesn't look like bikes come through here. It looks more like a hiking path. Yeah, it's getting... I think we're getting into something. Now. This path just keeps getting narrower and narrower. Like nobody comes down this way. So let's follow it. Try and knock some of these leaves out of the way. I don't know why you wore shorts. I told you we were going through forests. I don't know why you wore shorts. So I think this trail kind of dead ends. Wait right there, I'll give you a check. You don't need to be walking through this if you don't have to. Yeah, so this trail dead ends up there. Come right up here though. So yeah, this trail just ends up in, like, I saw it, like, it's like a tunnel of, like, trees to go over, and it just ends. So we are going to do a little spirit talker session right here because it's creepy. My flashlight is getting really hot because I've been running it on high. So I need to let her cool down for a second. And we'll run some spirit talker with these ducks in the background. Alright, let's see if we get any responses at all. Like I said, I'm not trying to ghost hunt tonight. You know, I'm not trying to, like, whatever. I'm trying to find a skinwalker. So that's what I'm going to try. See if I can get any answers for, if they will even, like, communicate through spirit talker. I don't know. Naladushi. Naladushi? I need to look it up. Skinwalker. Skinwalker. Do you exist in this forest? Nadalushi. Nadalushi. Holy dude. Holy bro, I just got, oh dude, hopefully that the camera doesn't like focusing on this, but I'll put it, dude, it says it's a creature right off the bat. Right off the bat. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It's a creature, just like that. Bro, we are in for it tonight. We are in for it tonight. That's what I want. That is what I want to hear. How old are you? How old is this creature? This creature. Nadalushi. Marianne, thanks. Thanks, Spirit Talker. It's had such a good start. Had such a good start. Could you tell me how old this creature is? How old are you? Do you live here? The children are listening. Oh! Dude, that came from that trail. Dude, that sounded like that trail that dead ends right out there. That sounds like, dude, that was loud. Holy dude, that was loud. Us. Thank you for visiting us. Thank you for visiting us. Right, dude. Right. All right. Let's check another area. Yo, dude, I'm getting creeped out, man. That's wild. That's wild. Dude, we are in for it tonight. I'm sure you're happy that you came. Man, this is already, like, if this is all we get, like, getting it's a creature like that, I'm happy with that. That means it's like acknowledging there's something out here. Did you hear my voice? Did you hear my voice? Dude, and I'm like, okay, I know this is gonna sound like BS, you guys. I know it for sure, but I swear I heard a voice right before I got this. I was literally going to acknowledge that, and then I got this. But there could still be people in this forest. You know, there could be late night hikers. There could be mountain bike riders. Like, you know, I can't just say, oh, you know, that was, you know, I can't say that's not them. You know what I mean? So it very well could be other people. But I did hear voices coming from that way. And then we got, did you hear my voice? And we're getting a lot of stuff. We're getting a lot of stuff through Spirit Talker that sounds like it could be from a Skinwalker. It's a creature. Thank you for visiting us. Did you hear my voice? A woman here. A woman could be the witch, because Skinwalkers at times come from witches, or like medicine men that have gone, that have done rituals to become a Skinwalker. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Let me know in the comments. I'm sure you will. But Alright, we're gonna head back to the main trail, and then we're gonna keep walking a little bit further into the forest. We're gonna run some more tests and see what we get out there. We are a little bit further into the woods now. Look, a spider. He's crawling. He's crawling up. He's trying to get out of our way. He's like, don't destroy my web. So yeah, we're a little bit deeper now. What was that? But anyways, so I just shot a text to one of my friends, or the friend who told me about this place, and was telling me, you know, you go up there, investigate, go up there, investigate. So I shot him a message, and I was like, yeah, we found this weird tree, and there was like a path that led to nowhere by it. And we went back there, and I told him the response that we got on Spirit Talker, and he told me that that tree is actually like well known. Dude, we are both so on edge right now. Like there's water right here. Obviously, you heard a fish jumping, but yeah, that was enough to be like, oh. Anyways, he told me that is actually a well-known tree. There is no verifiable source for it, but he says it is nicknamed the hanging tree. For the past, he said it's the hanging tree because of rituals, like they did rituals there. But there's no documentation on it. It's all just word of mouth. It's all just rumors. So we don't know if like that's like anything real. If we have time, we'll stop back by it and kind of take another look around. But oh wow, yeah, look at the water right there. Water's literally right there. I didn't even notice. I didn't even know we were that close to the lake, or the river, I should say. Dude, that fish scared me though. Drop tons of mud. Glass, broken glass, for whatever reason. Oh wow. Trying to see if any eyes are staring back at us like frogs sitting on the lily pads, but I don't see anything. Alright, so it looks like the trail splits up here. They tell me to, I'm guessing, take the right path to keep near the water. That's where the most activity is near the water. Alright, so have you noticed something? I don't know if I got this on video. I don't know if it's just going on in my head. But since we have left that first location where we go off the trail, since we left that location, it's really sounded like something has been kind of keeping in step with us in the woods. To my left, I don't know if you've heard that or not, but I just hear like footsteps every now and then, like soft footsteps, but they don't sound like small footsteps, like an animal, like a raccoon or a squirrel. They sound like larger footsteps, just like very short spurts of them, like 1, 2, then nothing, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then nothing. It's really sounding like something's been keeping in step with us, like straight up. So I think we should bust out the night vision camera and see if we can see anything. And I did come prepared, and I brought my IR light. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This works 1,000 times better now with this IR light on it. So yeah, I think we're gonna fire this up. We'll take a look into the woods, see if we can see if anything, if and what anything is following us. So let's turn this light down as much as we can. Alright. Man, I wish we would have had this camera or this light for when we went to Dogman Forest. Yo, that. Shh. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I heard. I know I got that. That was loud. I know I got that. That was loud, dude. That was loud. That's what I'm talking about, though. That's what I've been hearing. It sounds like something is, like, keeping up with us, like, to the side of us. not a Lucy. I'm going to start running some spirit talker too while we're doing this. We're on. Ye not a Lucy, are you with us? You told me that you're a creature. Is that you I hear? Watch out, there's like a root. Feathers. Yeah, feathers. Is there a Skinwalker with us here right now? Is this a Skinwalker's forest? Is this home to you? There's no way that was an echo. There's no way that was an echo. None. Dude, something whistled straight back. Dude, something literally whistled straight back. There was again. That was way closer. All right, let's start making our way back. Yeah, I'm sure I've gotten this comment a few times, but yeah, this is definitely a bad idea. Definitely a bad idea. Shouldn't be doing this. All right, let's make our way back. Dude, you hear that? You hear that? Hold on, my camera's acting up. You hear that? Do you hear that? There's like that tick, tick, tick behind us. Like something's like clicking its teeth. Like that. There it is again. It's like something's like, it sounds just like that. Like something's clicking its teeth at us. Okay. All right. We're gonna pick up the pace and get back towards like where we started from, and we'll maybe if things cool down, we'll investigate that tree a little bit or something. But yeah, we're gonna start making better time out of here. We hauled out of the forest straight up, like, yeah, it was after that it was pretty scary. I did not like it, and this was definitely a bad idea. So if you want to see me come back to the forest, let me know down in the comments, because I probably will. But yeah, dude, tonight was pretty crazy. I can't explain a lot of that happened. I can't explain the timing, the sounds that we heard. I can't explain some of the responses that we got on the spirit talker. Like, there's a lot of it that I just, because I try and rationalize everything, but tonight I'm just coming up with blanks. It's just, it's not rational. But all right, guys, I'm gonna cut it here. We're almost back to the car. I'm beat. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Let me know in the comments if we should return to Skinwalker Forest, and I'll antagonize it some more. Let me know if that's just a bad idea and I shouldn't do it. Yeah, leave me your thoughts on the video in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a good night or day wherever you're at. Peace out.